The 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
Covered by Universal Roof and Contracting. The difference is Universal.
On 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hit it.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. That's right. 10 minutes. It's time to do the 10-minute drill. Sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the 10-minute drill, Beef, what do we hand it out today?
Oh, ho, 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 Dan. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you.
We're going to hook up one Lucky Guggen at the end of the 10-minute drill with a prize pack from the 1010XL Holiday Gift Guide. It'll feature a $50 gift certificate to the spa at One Ocean, $25 to spend at Tobacco Cove, and a Massage Envy gift card. Those and other great gift ideas at 1010XL.com.
Outstanding.
A random thought, Louis Oosthuizen should be European. He just looks European, plays European to me. It has nothing to do with anything. It just, I can't for the life of me figure out why he's not from, Scotland.
Westhuizen.
Yeah.
Isn't that what he told us?
Westhuizen.
Westhuizen.
Which is how he says it. That's just the
Americanized.
No, that's how his accent says it.
Oh. No, but
Heisen,
have
right?
we Americanized
Chase
it
Fries
to
plays.
Oosthuizen?
He just pronounced
We asked him.
He's pronouncing Oosthuizen that way is what's happened. That's where the whole disconnect is.
We asked him on this very radio show.
And it sounds Westhuizen.
He said
But
Westhuizen.
I think that was just him saying Oosthuizen. See what I mean? Does that make sense at all?
I see what you're saying.
All right. Well, good, because I don't.
The Angels had to make a splash when they lost out on Garrett Cole. I had no doubt they were going to go get Anthony Rendon. I think that's almost part of why Joe Madden went there. And while that's great, again, this leads us into the debate. Which would you rather have, the everyday player for a lot of money or the pitcher?
I think they would have rather had the pitcher.
You get
Probably
that
depends.
feeling.
Like if you're a Braves fan, I'd rather have the pitcher because I've got other pieces. So I think it depends. Despite his unbelievable year, his surge into the MVP race, his unbelievable postseason, I just don't have the healthy competitive fear of Anthony Rendon like I do other superstars.
Right. He's better than Harper, but you would.
Yeah, but never really sweated his at bat like I would a Harper at bat. It's probably, and maybe I don't know. Maybe he didn't tear us up because until you
at
get
the
to
age
the
of 29, he had his best year by
right
far.
now, he's in his prime. The shocker is that he didn't go to the Texas Rangers.
Home.
Right, which obviously didn't mean that much.
He's from Houston. He's
and
a
he
big
also
Houston guy.
could have gone to the Dodgers and chose the Angels, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And they said he's more of a low-key guy. He'd rather live out in Orange County than
I get that feeling.
in L.A.
I get that feeling,
The Dodgers, sexy, Hollywood. He didn't want all that. So I like the fact that Garrett Cole and Rendon both went to the American League. I like that. As a National League fan, I didn't want him in Philly or – but what we suggested yesterday, Philly with Gregorius, is taking them out of the third base. To me, I'm all about the Braves now. What are they going to do? It looks like they're not going to be a part of the whole Chris Bryant trade efforts. And
what? Who's getting them now?
I don't know. I think I saw maybe. Once the Braves were out, I didn't pay attention to those that were still in.
Beef, are you still trading Chris Bryant?
I really don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
The Braves look like they're going to turn their attention to maybe trying to add some power to the outfield and just riding Camargo and Riley at third, which I would be okay with. Ozuna, though, do you like Ozuna? Would you be excited if you got him?
Yeah.
I think that's who we're going to get.
Oh. Yeah, I would like Ozuna. He's an outfielder, though.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. They're going to put a corner outfielder for the power that Donaldson had to get Donaldson's power numbers and the cleanup spot. And then I'm not real juiced about another year of Markakis. That's the one thing they've done this offseason that is
not big on that.
Yeah, I mean, he really tailed off, and he was awful in the postseason. So, I mean, he's a veteran guy, but I don't know if I want Nick Markakis if I'm a contender playing 140 games. So,
all right, Jacksonville heads out to Oakland on Friday this week. Why? Who knows? But they'll go out to Oakland.
Well, because it's scheduled. They have to.
Yeah. Play the Raiders on Sunday. No, why they're going on Friday, who knows?
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. And looks like Josh Jacobs is going to play, by the way.
So on my fantasy team, I hope the Jaguars defense does what it's done to opposing running backs all year and avoid them.
Yes.
I mean, you couldn't have if you have a fantasy running back, you want him playing the Jags these days.
That's true, right? That's true. Austin Eckler had a huge game last week.
A lot of them had.
Yeah. Even though they didn't rush for 200 yards, Eckler
190
had
something.
200 by himself.
Yeah, and he ran for 100 and caught 100.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I need Jacobs to do this weekend. Jag fans, you don't care, right? You allow me to root for him. I mean, what does winning do at this stage?
Shouldn't. I mean,
I said this earlier, Dan.
Makes you feel better when they win that game, and then the reality sets in that you move. I remember last year going through this crap and us winning the Dolphin game late, or one of those games late.
It was the Dolphins. I was on the cruise.
And I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
You know, what are we doing here?
It's you feel for Doug Marrone. I mean, he's earned his fate.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, but the hot seat in football, you just have to sit on it for so long. Like other sports, it just happens. You get fired. There's not this 6 to 8 week buildup. I mean, the NFL, we started writing in the middle of November who's on the hot seat, and it's bandied about and talked about.
Right.
And in other sports, you don't necessarily know you're getting fired. You still have, like, even though it's suspect. Like, I think of Mike Matheny when he got fired. Out of nowhere, Mike Schultz, the new manager, boom. And that's the Cardinals, a big organization. If that were the Cowboys, it would have been talked about for a month and a half before it happened. So it's not just Doug Marrone. It's, it's Jason Garrett who this conversation is going on about. It's Shermer in New York and others. But it just kind of struck me as Doug Marrone talked yesterday about playing for jobs and, all those other fun things.
NFL owners are in Dallas meeting, so Roger Goodell met with the media. Just a couple headlines. Investigators have more work to do in the Antonio Brown case. Colin Kaepernick chose not to take incredible opportunity. He sees no momentum for changes to playoff seeding. And the playoff seeding thing came up out of the blue, and I don't, why. I mean, it is what it is, and it's been that way forever. So
I don't like the idea of changing it.
I don't either.
Because you know what else can happen? You might have because here's why you can't do that, Hick, to me. And I don't know if it's the case this year, but say the Cowboys win a division at 8-8, and there's a 10-6 team that doesn't make it. Well, what if the 10-6 team played the easiest schedule in the NFL, and the 8-8 team played the hardest?
Yeah,
schedule
and obviously
in the NFL?
that's not. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but most of the time you get and it's 6 teams, so you have every opportunity to make the playoffs in the NFL.
That.
And by the way, they're going to increase the playoffs here.
When they add a game.
Yeah,
probably make it 7 teams with 3 buys. Is that what they'll do?
They'll do something, and of course they'll do something because they're going to offset the revenue source if they cut the preseason to 2. Yeah. They're going to figure out ways
They'll probably go 8 teams, right? I mean, 7 doesn't make a sense. That adds takes one out of the loop.
So anyway, that's coming.
That's interesting. The one thing that they did talk about, the is the interference. I think it's created some anxiety. You think?
The Bills are doing something that they never do this weekend. Oh. Yeah, that too.
They play Pittsburgh this weekend.
When do they play them?
Oh, yeah, Sunday night.
Yeah.
They got flexed. They got flexed into that game. Good for them.
Yes, it's
good
great.
for them. Thursday Night Football tonight, Lamar Jackson. Let me ask you this.
Yes.
If you are the Ravens.
Yes.
And you
sit him?
Do you?
No.
Do you do anything to curtail him?
No.
No, you just let him play and hope for the best?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's a bruise.
Because you want a 1-2 seed, too, now.
For sure, but can you not beat the Jets with RG3?
I don't like that, man.
Well, the Colts, I think, may have taken that tact against the Dolphins.
I don't like that.
Hoyer.
It's the NFL. It's not college football. We're not playing.
That game is in Baltimore, right? I think it is.
Yes, but I don't. You play.
I think you're just listening to the rantings of a man whose fantasy team in the playoffs plays Lamar Jackson.
Is that you?
Yeah. Maybe some hope there. So if he could take a little shot on that quad when it's already 10-0 Ravens.
Get him out of there.
Yeah, let's get him out of there and
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah, he's been dynamite, man. It'll be fun. It's a good And you want to talk about a kid whose popularity has grown tenfold. Lamar Jackson, I bet. When is the last time the NFL put out the jersey updates?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I bet you Lamar Jackson guarantees top 5.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's number 1.
I wouldn't either.
Who's been a bigger story?
Yeah, because he's like the hot dude with the kids, too, They're all about him.
Sure. He's fun. And let me tell you what else makes you popular with the kids. When you're a great player and you're the unstoppable weapon in Madden. That also makes you very popular, right? I mean, one reason Mike Vick became so popular because kids were playing Madden, and if I got Vick, you can't stop me. So, I think that works for Lamar Jackson as far as his personal fan base as well. Were you surprised that Willie Taggart landed on his feet so quickly with a head coaching job? I mean, really, at some point, you look at a guy now that is a sub-500 coach. Now, it's only FAU, so.
Well, I think he might be a good fit there,
Okay.
I think
I was a little surprised it happened that quick. I mean, I thought he'd
Yeah.
enjoy that buyout, maybe sit on the beach for a year.
Well, he's still going to enjoy the buyout, but he's not. But he's going to be working. Maybe
Yeah.
he's a guy who wants to work. So
Yeah.
you know how that.
Yeah, that's true.
How that game. This is shocking to me.
What do you got?
I was looking up the NFL jersey sales.
Is it how current?
Hold on.
He's probably going to give me last December.
November 8th, 2019.
Okay, so that's a month ago. A little more than a month.
All right. Odell Beckham, 25. Baker Mayfield, 24. Josh Allen, 23.
Which Josh Allen?
Not ours.
Okay.
WJA. Leighton. Is that okay?
It is for
No?
me. I don't know.
All right.
Probably
It's
is.
a joke. Leighton Vander Esch, 22.
Yeah, sure, because he's a go
Josh
get him.
Jacobs, 21. Daniel Jones, 20. Carson Wentz, 19. Gardner Minshew,
That doesn't surprise you.
18.
That surprises you? That's in the middle of mania.
Lamar Jackson, 17.
Wow.
That surprises me. 18,
But
17.
Lamar Jackson really, in this last month, has even pushed himself
He had made him.
further.
He was pretty big. Now,
Yeah,
come
he was.
on.
Yeah, no, he was.
That surprises me.
Yeah.
All right,
Me
let me see
too.
who's number one here. Hold on. Is it the usuals?
Brady,
Brady 1.
Prescott.
Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes.
Jimmy
Jimmy
G, which I could see. Aaron Rodgers, Khalil Mack, Zeke, Drew Brees, Saquon Barkley, Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson. Those are the
yeah. Same as
Julian Edelman, the dime bet, number 11.
Dime bad. Got to get that guy to the all-time postseason winner. I can't eat any more mayonnaise. That's
That's off the board.
good. I thought maybe you guys would try some trick and come back now with a tablespoon. I ain't playing. Teaspoon was enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, can't be good for you, that stuff either, as I really looked at it.
Yeah. President's Cup International's up 4-1. Listen, if you're looking for something to watch at night and you just flip it on there on the Golf Channel, you get lots of golf. It's pretty good stuff. So that's a beautiful course.
I'd rather send college golfers. Amateurs, somebody that cares. I really would. Dustin Johnson cares about one thing.
Yeah. That was I got a
sex.
I got a kick out of that. I got a kick out of that matchup. 6'4" DJ and 6'3" thick Gary Woodland against 5'0" Louis Oosthuizen and 5'0"
No, he played with Neiman, Joachim Neiman, didn't he?
No, I don't think he was with Neiman. Neiman went off on one. Neiman got beat.
with Leishman.
Yeah.
No, he
It was
played
another
with
short guy. It was Answer or
he may have played with Answer.
Anyway, two because they stood there on the first tee.
Our
and
guys
it's like
don't
the
care,
two
Hick.
little guys.
You know what the difference is? Their guys aren't quadruple trillionaires, and ours, our guys are. They're all rich guys that don't give a damn about representing the U.S. They're just over there.
The guy they added
they're playing because that's what the schedule says to go do.
The guy they added to replace Jason Day was good. On.
Yeah, Ben On.
Yeah, Benny On played well too. So a lot of work to do here.
Well, good for them. I'll root for the internationals. They seem to care. Ours don't. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and root for them.
Quote. I know if we were quote tweeting you today, it would not be good. Well, I hate American golfers.
Most states wouldn't.
I'll root for the international.
This is my,
down with America.
Yeah, this is my voice.
I'm moving to
wherever.
Insert country to root for whomever.
Hashtag Greta for life.
Chinese Taipei. I'm going to go work there. That's correct. Yeah. I'm going to root for them. I'm going to root for Louis. I'll go to South Africa and play with Louis one day. If I could go play golf with Louis Oosthuizen or Dustin Johnson, it would be Louis 1,000,000 times over.
The Milwaukee Bucks have won.
Dustin would get me in trouble because he'd be out all night trying to find a girlfriend.
The Milwaukee Bucks have won 16 straight games.
They're very good. They got the
16
best coach in the
games
league.
in a row.
You guys have been following sports a little bit longer than I have.
Okay.
Milwaukee busted out a jersey like a few days ago, a new jersey, like their city edition or whatever it's called.
Cream-colored one?
And it says on the jersey, Cream City.
Yeah, that's because of
ever
cream ale.
heard that?
What? No, I've never heard it called that. But I knew what it was referencing, but I've never heard
They
it
could have called
that.
them the Laverne and Shirley's more than that.
I was thinking the
Schlemiel Schlemazel.
Cream ale, I'm
Fighting
sure
Fonzes?
is what it
Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated would have been fine.
Cream City? That's not a real
I
flattering
agree.
nickname either.
I never
by the
liked
way.
cream ale. Do you like cream ale?
We looked it up. It's about the
Cream
bricks.
soda, you mean? Or cream ale?
cream soda.
Mrs. P loves it.
Does she?
Yeah. It's not even about that. It's about the bricks in the city.
Oh, it is?
Apparently, during like the early 20th century, the clay they were using to build bricks for all the building had like a cream color, and they started calling it Cream City.
Huh.
It just sounds filthy to me.
You just saved me a Google search. I appreciate that, my friend.
And who did you say that was? The Bucks?
The Bucks, which are from...
Are they from Milwaukee?
Hey, Doc Kevin
Is it
Murphy is
Milwaukee,
next.
Dan?
This is The Drill. It's a Custom Tree Surgeons Thursday.
Actually, it's pronounced Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the good land.